Hi everybody, I'm Elisa and welcome to my channel Lunar Elise. Today this reading will be for the astrological sign of Scorpio, and that could apply to you if you have planets or if you're a cross watcher or if you just found your way here. Either way, if it doesn't resonate with you, then go ahead and maybe look for another sign in a video that I've done or check out another tarot reader, but either way, let's just keep moving on. So I'll be focusing on the week of November 13th through the 20th, and I just kind of like to see what situation is calling our attention. Okay, Scorpios? So go ahead and pull two cards right now for the situation, and it is sorry about the helicopter, Ace of Cups and the Fool. So this could be I feel like a decision you made emotionally, you're making emotionally. It was a little too quick, and it feels pretty empty now. The emotional connection doesn't really feel like it exists, and so in a sense this does feel like a relationship, or it really could be anything, but it is that you feel like you took a chance on something and then it's kind of like, so that's what happened, huh? And in a sense I do feel like there's a little bit of energy where you're kind of just like being hard on yourself, so I'm gonna get two more cards about that situation. So we have the Five of Pentacles and then the Magician. So I see that the Five of Pentacles is like, yeah, you're kind of like, oh, I see things better on the other side. Like, what did I manifest? What did I do? I thought I was like being balanced about this stuff. And now it's kind of like you're wanting to like really fix your mistake. Yeah, with the Magician card, this is you wanting to fix it, and I think you are. So we'll go ahead and go to the action. Two cards for actions. The Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you see things differently. You took some time to assess things by yourself. You're okay. This is like what I want in my material world. This is what I have, and either you're ready to change that. You're ready to change. I see that with the Hangman, but there are some sacrifices you're gonna have to make, and maybe you've been a little bit too independent in your ways, and I don't mean that in the sense of like it's a bad thing. It's just like now your heart has felt a little closed, and that's why the Ace of Pentacles was in reverse, is because that's like you don't have anything to give. This cup is empty, right? I'm shaking it and there's like, where is everything? So two more cards for the action. We have the Strength card and the Three of Wands. So you're going to realize what you need to do to form the partnerships and alliances that you want to have in your life. You're ready to come out of the Nine of Pentacles energy of having too much of just closed offness, I feel. It's kind of like almost in a sense like I felt like maybe you were pushing things away. I see that with the Strength card. It's kind of like, the way that they're moving away from each other, but then the Lion's in the background saying like, hey, no, like we got to come together, right? With the Three of Wands, which is like a come together kind of card. There's three figures in the Strength card here, and the Lion in the center is what's bringing everybody together. Be that your passion and yourself and your energy that you're embodying, or it's somebody else saying like, hey, like you guys need to work together, or just something. There's some kind of intervention there in that way. So let's go ahead and look at the outcome. The Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So you're moving out of the space that it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. The Nine of Cups would be like, yeah, we're great. This is fantastic. I no complaints here, right? And so that's what's happening with the Eight of Wands. You're moving out of the energy that was energetically, emotionally depleted. I'd like to take a Numinous astrology card for that overall situation. So we have the 8th house, intimacy, which is your house, investment, intensity, contract, sex, all those things, the underworld. You've really taken the time using your scorpionic energy in your sun sign time to uncover all of these things, right, with the hangman energy to really figure these things out. And so, and it, you know, it's the 20th is the last day of the Mercury retrograde. So I feel like, you know, you're just using this energy the best you can to, like, okay, you're feeling the end of it, and like the end's inside the tunnel, the light's at the end of the tunnel, right? And so you're charging forward and doing it. So I'm going to do a little bit of advice for that. We have the Chariot and the Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands could very much relate to the Leo card that we had out here too, the Strength card, right? Because you now see your passion where you want to put all your time and your energy, right? And the Chariot's about moving forward. You're like, okay, I know this lesson, I got it. We got the Strength and the Chariot, and then we're moving on forward together. So you're really going to be able to embody that energy that just has the strength and the will and the passion, and I think it's beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and get a numerology card. Maybe 2. I'm feeling, I don't know. What is this thing we're moving forward to? So we had 1 fall out and put that over there. What is this energy that Scorpios are moving forward to? Personal growth, right? And that's the number 7 on the Chariot. That's one confirmation. Really learning this lesson. Intuition and domestic harmony. So the domestic harmony could very much have to do with the Pentacles cards that we saw earlier. You know, the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And now you know what you need to do intuitively to continue moving forward. You know, the Chariot is the sign associates with the sign of Cancer, so it's definitely taking those aspects, and with the domestic harmony, right, like to provide the home and the space that you really want to have in your life, to what you really want to bring in. Okay, so I'll get one last card, a butterfly card, maybe. I'll look at the book here because I have kind of deeper questions to ask after we look at the card. And this says elegance, lily. What is elegant in my life, and how can I bring more elegance to my world? You know, and maybe that has to do with the Knight of Pentacles, right? You know, it's like you're assessing everything that you have, and again, like what you'd like to bring in, not just for you, but for the world around you, and make things you know, more comfortable, right? In your domestic space. There's some kind of emphasis on that, like needing to create a sacred space. So, all right, Scorpio, if you enjoyed that reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. I also do private readings, and you can find all that information below in the description box. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Much love.